Mm. I walked through nights nobody saw, smiling outside but inside was a war. Carried the weight of silent pain, dancing in sunshine, crying in rain. They never knew the tears I cried, all the storms I kept inside. Every battle, every scar, God knew exactly where they are. I didn't tell nobody my fight, I prayed alone in the darkest night. When my strength was fading away, faith was the reason I could stay.
I survived on faith.
When my heart was breaking,
Held on to God.
when the world was shaking,
Nobody knew the cross I carried,
but heaven saw
every tear I buried.
through the fire, through the pain. I stood up strong again and again. I didn't give up,
I kept my place.
I survived.
I survived.
I
Survived on faith.
Some days I almost lost my way, but a quiet voice told me to pray. When hope was thin and dreams felt far, God reminded me who I are. People saw me standing tall, but they didn't hear my silent call. Every time I felt alone, God whispered softly, you're not on your own. I didn't show the wounds I wore, I just kept knocking on heaven's door. When my heart was ready to break, faith was the step I chose to take.
I survived on faith.
When my heart was breaking,
Held on to God.
when the world was shaking,
Nobody knew the cross I carried, but heaven saw every tear I buried.
through the fire, through the pain, I stood up strong again and again.
I didn't give up. I kept my place.
I survived.
I survived.
I survived on faith. Now my scars have turned to light. My darkness became my fight. What was meant to bury me deep turned into mountains I now lead. God was writing every page, even in my silent rage. The storm didn't win the race, because I survived on
I survived on faith.
now my voice is rising,
From the ashes, my soul is shining.
every battle
Made
made me
stronger.
stronger, every prayer carried me
longer.
Now I stand with grace, not shame. I walk through fire, but I remain. My story is more than pain.
On faith.
I didn't tell anyone my battle, but God knew everything. And today I stand here breathing, because faith carried me. I survived on faith. I didn't tell anyone my battle, but God knew everything. And today I stand here breathing, because faith carried me.